Okay, we fired. Nice. Oh, well, we have a nice start here with Rith, but we're passing Exclude and Repulse. Stomach's definitely unhappy with me. And Ski Log is passing to us. They have, I think, 2 trophies, but they also were defeated by us earlier. Yeah, I think Rith is just super sick. Yeah, Rith, it's just huge. That's just kind of what it does. It's just big. Passing Repulse and Exclude. We played some Naya decks yesterday, I think. Don't love Naya. Blind Seer, we could take Urza. Urza is a hill giant. It's not the worst, but it's off color, which is not ideal. I think it's an easy Fertile Ground, though. Normally I don't like cards like this quite that much, but the nice thing about the Fertile Ground is it can't get killed by all the X1 hate like one of the other good cards in the pack is Zap. I think once you have Rith, you're really incentivized to take something like this. You can produce red or white. You can be 5 colors with this. I do think Blind Seer is good. I think it's probably a better pick, pack 1, pick 1, than Fertile Ground. But I think once we have Rith, it makes sense to take the Fertile Ground. I don't know. You asked for a green deck, Opa. I'm trying to deliver. I think now I want to take Serpentine Kavu, but there is a Recover in the pack. Plague Spore is also decent. Other people like Tidal Visionary. I'm kind of a skeptic. Lightning Dart's okay. I think Serpentine Kavu is kind of perfect. It's on plan, on color, it's a chonker. Just passing Recover. Really want to solidify myself into green white or green red if possible for the Rith. We don't have to though. I haven't drafted Plague Spores once, and I just drafted 2 Grixis decks. I do like Recover a lot. Yeah, I think it's just a Kavu though. The old very desirable 5 mana 4/4. And sometimes we can haste it, which is nice. Ooh, Banalish Trapper. I just want to call this thing Tapper because that's what it does. Why did they put the R in the name? So this is perfect. Now we're set up to attempt to be base green-white. This card's better than the other stuff that I passed, for sure. Like, better than the Blind Seer, better than the, whatever you call it, the Recover. And there's something else we passed as well. But yeah, it's just easy mode. Trapper. Llanowar Knight could be a decent wheel. Wouldn't mind a Prison Barricade either. Well, now it's an easy Samite Archer. This card's just broken. Very, very good card. It's a 3 mana 1/1 Pinger Healer. So that's all you need. Pouncing Kavu. This card's actually quite a bit better than it looks. A lot of these kicker cards are underrate, but this is a 5 mana 3/3 first strike haste, so this one's pretty solid. Opt is fine. There's nothing else in the pack. So we're going to take this, and the nice thing about this is it's white. If it were blue-red, then it would feel a little worse to take it, but we can still be base green-white, maybe splashing red, maybe splashing blue, hopefully splashing both. Hunting Kavu's kind of decent. There's a Recover in this pack, which is probably better than the other cards. I don't know whether that means I'm supposed to take it or not. I could try to be Abzan. I've played Abzan before in this format, and my deck was pretty good. I could also take Sunscape Apprentice, but I don't think it's that exciting. I could take Hunting Kavu. I think I honestly do just take the Recover, though. I think it's worth going off plan a little bit to just take the most powerful card in the pack. And even though I don't want Recover to make my deck, like, if things go wrong here, I could end up pretty happy that I took it. And this pack just kind of has nothing for anyone. These Kavus are pretty bad. Vodalian Merchant doesn't really do anything. I could take Galena's Knight if I wanted to try to beat Bant, but it's probably just better to take like a Shoreline Raider than something like this. Maybe that's not true, actually. Maybe this is better. Vodalian Merchant's okay. Kavus are also okay. We haven't really seen anything in red, though, so I kind of want to take a blue card. Maybe set myself up for Esper if something weird happens. Not sure which guy we want. I guess I'm taking Galena's Knight, but I don't feel very good about it. Okay, well, we are moving into potentially some Esper territory, which could make my first 3 picks very sad, but you know, we still have outs to play Bant. Vodalian Serpent, pretty good if you can kick it. We're not really doing any color magic stuff. I think Vodalian Serpent is good enough. I think the ceiling is really there. Or I could just take this Piker in green. But I think this card's ceiling is good enough to warrant a pick. And this pack is pretty bad. Aggressive Urge is like playable. Actually, Worldly Council seems right. I'm really moving into blue. And this card digs pretty decently, better than Aggressive Urge does. It's kind of hard to win a combat with Aggressive Urge, I think. Maybe that's not quite true, but that's how it feels. Yeah, let's just take the Worldly Council. Lobotomy is kind of interesting. Allied Golem I don't think is very good. These packs are pretty bad. I think it's okay to take Lobotomy. I think maybe sometimes that card works, because 6 mana 4/4 doesn't do anything, and that card doesn't really matter either. Just take this for the board. And now I suppose I can take a Tidal Visionary. We can try to get there on the color magic. It's really not my priority. These cards are all bad. Yeah, so this pack started off pretty nicely and then got pretty ugly fast. So we're going to be fairly open in pack 2. Grixis Charm. Maybe just taking a Silver Drake here. Thunderscape Battle Mage is sick, but it seems blue and white are open, or open enough, so I don't see why I wouldn't take this. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. Thunderscape is good. Grixis Charm is good. Slingshot's good. Let's just take this. So we can kind of try to rebuild this a bit. Ooh, Lash Knife Barrier passed to us. This card's broken. Move to deck. I mean, I always like Dream Thrush, but now I want Sea Snid and Reef Shaman more than I usually do because we have a Vodalian Serpent. Any Lash Knife Barrier gamers? We are passing a Sea Snid, but like this is not close to close. Another Silver. Ooh, Silver Drake versus Samite Pilgrim. This is pretty close. Because we already have 2 things that prevent damage to creatures. Actually, we have another with the... I think I'm just going to take the threat. We're a little threat light at the moment. We already have a few cheap creatures to bounce. Normally, I think the first Pilgrim is better than the second Silver Drake. Like, I actually just gave somebody the opposite advice here in a draft last night, but I think this deck with double Lash Knife and the Samite Archer is doing enough damage prevention, and we have no flyers really, so more Silver Drakes it is. Oh, Voice of All? Somebody hates white cards. I have to expose you. Whoever you are, Foam Peanut Attack, well, your username is great, so I can't begrudge you that, but you really should consider some white cards in your diet. I hear they're part of a healthy breakfast or something. Okay, what do we want from this pack? This pack's pretty bad for me. I don't think Sunscape Familiar is very good. It is a card we could put in our deck, but it doesn't really do much. I could take the Bloodstock. I mean, I could take this. I kind of want to take red cards if possible, but there are no good red cards in this pack. I don't like Sunscape Familiar, but I'm not convinced that I'm supposed to take something else. I mean, maybe Bloodstock is a better pick, but whatever. Now this is in our deck, I guess. Steel Leaf Paladin, perhaps? And then maybe there's a world where we squeeze the Rith into the deck after all. If we get a lot of fixing, perhaps, but probably not. I think it's this over Arctic Merfolk. I think this card's pretty bad. We don't really have any good ETBs. If it said return a permanent you control and we could return either of our Lash Knife Barriers, then sure. But we'll just take the Steel Leaf, I guess. And I guess I'm taking the Grey Ogre now, the Disciple. And passing Pollen Remedy, which is fine. Is this card ever good? Probably not super exciting. The Planeswalkers whatever cards, they can sometimes matter a decent amount. Another Steel Leaf? I don't think I really want two. They get pretty clunky. Aura Blast, I think, is probably better. It's just a good sideboard card. Don't really need Amphibious Kavu in this deck anyway. And I think we don't need another Sunscape Familiar. I will take Aurora Griffin, though. I think this card's fine. Now they give me this. Maybe it's a Sunscape this time. I don't know. Do I really want two of these in my deck, though? Let's just take the Aurora Griffin. Who cares? And there's a reasonable chance I would want the Morgue Toad. Hey, Hanky, good to see you. Sisei's Ingenuity, probably not for me. Yeah, Hanky, you showed up just in time. We're attempting to play some blue-white here. We started with pack 1, pick 1 Rith, but we have moved off of it. Wasn't happening. Well, technically it could still happen, but it's going to be tough. I don't know, whatever, take that, I guess. And then there's this one where we kind of have nothing, so we're blue-white. I could take Quicksilver Dagger. It is fairly likely. Actually, I could take... What if we take Raka Sanctuary? That card's pretty broken. Because I want to end up in red here somehow, which is the reason I took the Implode. Not that that necessarily makes our deck. But the blue-red cards in pack 3 are just so much better than everything else. So I think we can take the Raka. Yeah. Over the dagger. Let's take this. Whoa, the way that double clicked made me think it wasn't going where I wanted it to. Okay, Living Airship, pretty decent. Minotaur Illusionist could be another card we splash. Degevolver with red kicker is a 3-mana 2/2 first strike, not amazing. I think I can take Illusionist. Just go all in on these blue-red cards. We can probably make it happen here, even with no fixing in pack 3. Passing a Living Airship. I mean, not much for blue-white here. It's really just the Airship. Card's better than Aurora Griffin, but it's not amazing. Though I have outs to be Bant still, I guess, with the Serpentine Kavu. So this does keep me more open, but, like, I don't know. The blue-green cards aren't great. The blue-red cards are. And can I just take this, please? Now another Living Airship and a Quicksilver Dagger. I imagine this is just always supposed to be my pick over the Dagger. Though I mean, Dagger's pretty good. Maybe I just take a Dagger? I think it's fine to take the Dagger, honestly. Yeah, let's take this one, though. Ooh, Chromat. That's sick, but we can't do it. Blue or red is very unlikely to happen, so this pack is basically just a whiff for us, I guess. Take, like, an Elf, maybe? I guess I'm taking the Elf over Shimmering Mirage? I don't know. And then this pack is just, like, a total mulligan. Horribly atrocious. I guess I could take Bobcat if I somehow end up back in green. There's also Temporal Spring, that's not that good. Okay, we take the Bobcat here. And then I guess I'm taking Manacles now. This is like a pretty decent Boros card, and there's just nothing else. So yeah, we can let Auto-Select do the work for us there. Do we have any soldiers? I don't think we will. Maybe this will be one. Okay, we do have two. No, that's a knight. Maybe? Nope. We have one soldier. But nothing else is playable, so I guess it's fine. Whirlpool Rider can be reasonable. But this pack 3 has just been atrocious for us. We haven't seen any good cards for anything, so... I'm glad I have the Quicksilver Dagger, I'll just say that. Oh, and Raka Disciple we could play. Guess I take this? I don't know. Tundra Kavu, or oh wow, we got a super late Reef Shaman. That actually helps a lot. Somehow I must have missed that the first time in the pack. Or no, there must have been like a good card there. Bloodfire Dwarf, I guess, over Shield of Duty and Reason. Another Dega. Let's just take Smash. These cards don't matter at all. Please move them away. And Voice of All can be played. Double Lash Knife, double Silver Drake, Samite Archer, Galena's Knight. Red cards are going to get in a second. Benalis Trapper, Manacles, I guess. Worldly Council. Reef Shaman. I don't think Tidal Visionary has a reason to make the deck. Could play Disciple, but I don't love it. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about all of these. We're going to have to play some of them. We can play the Vodalian Serpent. We can main deck that. Also Whirlpool Rider. But yeah, Vodalian Serpent, we're going to play against some blue decks, and we also do have one Reef Shaman. Add some red cards here. Add the Raka Sanctuary. So we're just going to be playing a bunch of like mediums to fill out the deck, but that's okay. And let's add some Aurora Griffins. This is a 6-drop. Probably want to play some garbage like Sunscape Familiar in this deck. I don't think Tidal Visionary changes anything for us. Okay, so then here we're probably playing the 2/3 first strike. We can go through and look for soldiers in a second. I don't think this card matters very much, but we might just have to run it. Yeah, we're just a little bit short. I could play 19 lands. Honestly, I could splash Implode. We'll scan some more of the cards in the pool, though. This probably has to make the cut. I think it's honestly just an Implode on the splash. I could just play 19 lands, but I think Implode is pretty decent. I don't know about on the splash, but once 9/6/3, that doesn't sound right. So going back to this, looks like all my gold cards are blue. So we'll put the blue in the middle. This over here. Whoops. And these here. So we definitely have the most, well, oh no, we're tied on blue and white, aren't we? Or no. We have 14 white cards and 10 blue cards. So pretty few red cards. Though the Manacles is actually a Boros card. So it wants 9/6/3. I don't think that can ever be correct. We don't need 9 planes. Think about 8, and then either we could think about 7 islands. Man, this deck would have liked just like one more thing, like a Helionaut in pack 3, another Reef Shaman, that kind of thing. Do I want 3 mountains in the deck? We could go 7/7/4. I think I just played 7/7/4. Or I could play 19 lands and cut Implode. Okay, let's see about 7/7/4. Does that ever make sense? I think it probably does. Maybe this deck is way better than I think it is. Okay, opponent's 1/1. We win the die roll, which means we lose, and we mulligan. Just focus on the game, I guess. This hand's pretty bad. How many blue sources does this deck have? We're 7/7/4 with this one, right? So I think this hand's ultimately keepable, especially since it's already mulligan. Let's just throw back the Sunscape. We'll get there with the Lash Knife Barrier and just being on the draw. Okay, nice. We got there sooner than expected. I think I played the wrong land. I don't remember for this deck, though. Ah, that's really bad. Okay. You may have my mountain and my disciple. Okay. Pretty rude of them to mind drop me on turn 2 like that after I've already mulliganed. Yeah, pretty much. Galina's Knight. I guess I can play this. It attacks a little bit more relevantly. Like, assuming they're attacking here, I don't block, then I attack, and then Silver Drake them. Somehow I've put a red border on my Silver Drake. Oh, they don't go for it. Well, I guess then I'm glad that I played that one. Gaining 2 life is also a good option for me. Really? Is this really happening? How do I win? I guess I win by pitching these. Why didn't they offer the trade if they were going to put me to 1 card? Like, isn't that way, way better? Oh, wow. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. Just the start of this so far, so. Double Gerard's verdict, that'll get ya. They're like, oh, you're gonna start on the draw, eh? Sawtooth Loon, okay. It's good, but not the most terrifying. It's like pretty decent with the Vodalian Merchant. I mean, so far it seems like their deck is pretty decent. They have Urborg Skeleton, which is not my favorite, but... yeah, I'm due to draw some lands here. I think I have to try to pressure them, but it doesn't work very well. Probably have to trade off the Galena's Knight as well. Good news is they don't seem to be in red, so it is just kind of a bear. Bad news is it's a 3/3 flyer against the world over there. I could hold this back, but like, I think just trading is best. Seems like they might have F6'd as well. That doesn't really seem right. They wouldn't F6 here. Yeah. They have something bad for me. Death Bomb? Sure, I guess. I mean, it's a weird one, but... does that make any sense, actually? At all? I wonder what they're looking for over there. Like, it seems like maybe they have 3 spells in hand right now. Yep. I assume it's not like Gargantua in hand and they're trying to hit a land drop kind of thing. Yeah, that's not great. Well, we're not in great shape. I wonder if they do have Gargantua in hand. I'm going to say no still. Get in for 4. Yep. We have to draw something. Okay, that is a 3/3. Well, this maybe does something. Enlistment officer of my own. It's not good, but it's better than the alternatives, I guess. If I hit the tapper off this, then maybe I have a chance. I did not hit the tapper off that. Okay. Goodbye, Raqqa Sanctuary. You shall be missed. That'd be another one that would pretty much save me here. I think I have to take an extra damage to keep my 2/3 first strike around. I'm not proud of it, but like, we kind of have to top deck anyway. That's almost good. Problem is this guy has pro red. So we have to enchant this. Blue, blue, red. I think I'm supposed to pass. Let's play land. And the current plan is to chump the Dromars with the Galenas. pretty decent draw from us. Like, there's a non-zero chance we can potentially survive this. They do go for the alpha. So this one has to block here or I just die. And then we get to... I think I'm supposed to eat this. Go to 1, because 1 is the same as 2 here. Okay, not a great start. Still not a great start. I could draw Jilt. I don't think I have one in my deck necessarily, but like they don't know that. If I'm trying to draw Jilt, then maybe I block the Dromars. Or wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, time to remember there's a Jilt in my deck or something. Boom, let's draw it. We did not draw it. I feel like there isn't one. I think there's not a Jilt in this deck. Yeah, Mind Over Matter would be cool. There's not a Jilt in this deck. Shh, don't tell the opponent. Okay, well that sucked. Where's my Leyline of Sanctity? No. This hand's reasonable until they rip it apart. Island, Reef, go. They have this. It's like mildly annoying. Let's get down to Plains. I think I am... What do they kill me with? Let's just give them 2 Plains. F6. And then here, let's hit our Tron. Let's keep giving them Plains. Actually, I could... Yeah, let's just get the Lash Knife barrier down. Okay, nice. I think I want to block actually here. Yeah, double queuing is stressful. Double Plains worked out. Oh, you mean about not getting mind rotted? Yeah, potentially. So here's the thing. Now we get to do this. What are they going to do here, though? Cast Knight? Yeah, they just... Yeah, anyway. We're just going to port them off of black mana every turn. Okay. Griffin. Next turn will be 2 guys. No, I needed that. That's unfortunate. I think we take the damage here. Never mind. Why didn't they offer the trade exactly? Blue. We're just going to keep porting them. It seems to be doing something, so might as well keep doing it. Now that they hit this, we're going to turn their island into a Plains, I think. If I'm porting them off of blue, do I want to resolve my Voice of All? What are they holding? If they're holding Planar Despair, I'm going to be very sad. That's probably not a card that's in a beatable range for me here. Just hobble that. Okay. And Urborg Skeleton. Sure. So why didn't they... Oh man, another Lash Knife? Nice. But this can block, so we just have a permanent blocker there. Let's just jam the Lash Knife, see what we draw. Okay, just Mountain, should be fine, whatever. And then F6. Oh, whoops, I messed that up actually, because once I had Lash Knife down, this 2/2 had an attack, so I goofed that. Oops. We will turn this white. Plains. Rager is not ideal. I guess I just voice of all naming black now. End of turn, let's tap this one. Aurora, Griffin. I guess we can turn permanents white and give this pro white. It's kind of interesting. I think I want to just give this pro black still. Pro black, and then offer this trade. They don't block, which is surprising and good for us. And we're just hanging out. Upkeep. This is a swamp now. Okay, they mind drop me here, but that's kind of whatever. This is too much mana for it to be okay. March of Souls is not ideal. But March of Souls with a Lash Knife barrier in play is actually kind of sick. And we got some extra guys from that, so... I mean, we should be winning this one. They're just gonna die to my 1/1s. Oh, I guess I should... Oh, I should have left a 1/1 back. That was pretty obvious. That was pretty obvious. I needed to leave one of these back. Because it's a 1/2, really. And then should be in good shape here. Like, I should have missed a damage and gained 3 there. I go for this. Death Bomb is fine. They don't have a 2-turn clock, and I do, and that's what matters. Do I die to a Death Bomb? I probably do, but I'm not playing around a second one. No, I actually live. Okay, cool. They're not seriously still casting spells, right? That would be pretty cringe if they're still putting up a fight. Well, Sawtooth Loon, I mean, they still die, thankfully. 3 blockers, 5 attackers, so maybe I got appropriately aggressive. Okay, they're really sitting here dead on board, aren't they? Okay, sideboarding. Okay, now let's submit this. No idea if I was supposed to change anything, but I think it was fine. Yeah, so I did still goof up the one game. Otherwise, my mistakes haven't been impactful, I think, overall. This is a funny one. It's a keep. I think I'm supposed to lead on island, but I'm not sure. Let's take the upkeep stuff off, shall we? Not mess around with that anymore. Okay. Be a little bit wary of this Rock of Sanctuary killing my own stuff. Steal 3. Okay. Nice start here, though, I think. Get our Natural Tron, get our guy out. Somewhat resilient to mind rots. Oh, did they choose to play first? They did, didn't they? Tisk tisk, opponent. You know what they say about people who play first? Actually, I don't know, but it's probably true. Well, now I think I just jam my Raka Sanctuary. Do they find anything? They did not. I think we just jam the Raka, and then they can't really play anything, and we get to... So, assuming they don't bounce this to their hand, if they do that, then we're screwed. But if that doesn't happen, then we get to kill this, and then we ping our own 2/3 and prevent a damage to it, so we should be okay. If they have a counterspell here for my 2/3, I'm going to be sad, but... Oh, they're playing something? Hold the phone. Hold the phone, opponent. That can't be right. Simply cannot be correct. Okay, we double wield them. Mountain, I guess. 2/3. We can actually just kill their guy. No. So if they attack, we block, and then if they don't play anything end of turn, then we don't ping it and we ping them, and then this pings this. We can also turn our Samite Archer white, and then that'll prevent it from being blue-white, which will mean that, yeah, that seems good too. That might have been, well, I don't think it was better this turn. Uh-oh, here they go. They're popping off. That simply is not going to work out for you, my friend. I get to kill a creature of yours every turn. I think I might even go for a little implode action on their swamp here, unless something changes. But we're in pretty good shape. 1-1 here is probably, I mean, that's probably what's expected. I don't know if we can snag another match win with that deck, but we'll try. It is a fun one. Do this. And then ping this. It's not really a ping, I guess, if it's that much damage, but whatever. And honestly, I think we do implode them here. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure what we can draw. I feel like this card should be an instant, but anyway, whatever. Just do that, and then... Okay, cool. No, they had it anyway. I should have held that land in hand in case they mind drop me now, but whatever. I think we're in pretty good shape against that. This Raka Sanctuary has been very unkind. I'm gonna just protect my life total. Feels like they just have nothing. Yeah, it feels like they just have nothing. Alright, they've finally stopped playing out their stuff. We have all the mana in the world. Let's go for... Just an attack for 2 for starters. Yeah, it's not very cool. And I think we go Silver Drake, pick it up. And then play. Oh, they're going to counter it? It kind of makes stuff easier for me in a way, because now I can just turn my guy white. Yeah, it's a lot like the Honden, I guess, but cooler. Yeah, the Honden is sick too. Alright, they're going to hobble that. That's okay. A little bit unfortunate that I don't have my gating creature left, but I don't really care. Okay. Now we shall deal a damage here. I think I chose the right mode. Okay, cool. If I chose the wrong mode, I was going to feel a little bit silly. Oh, let's turn off auto yields, please. Boop. Alright. I guess I play Voice of... I don't know. They do get me a little bit with a mind drop, but also, like, whatever. They have this. I wish that worked with Rocket Sanctuary killing it, but sadly it does not. And they should be pretty much certainly dead here. This. We can just turn these both white. Actually, wait. Whatever. They can kind of kill this anyway. We'll just do it. I don't know. This isn't correct. Because now they can -2/-2. But we do get an attack here, so that's something. And I kind of goofed this up, actually. They're just taking it. Cool. Yeah, I definitely goofed this up. Land. I shouldn't have played land. Whatever. I did. Help. Should have plenty of time to win this one. Like, they're not really doing anything here. Okay, they played out a guy. And they're gonna March of Souls me. No, they're gonna just, like, play out random guys and then die. That works too. Okay, whatever. Did I not F6 here? Kill you. Okay, just play this. I don't know, black. I need to go a little bit faster. I mean, I don't understand why they're not scooping. They've been super dead for the whole game. But whatever. They didn't want to scoop. They don't have to scoop. Yeah. And they scooped. Cool. Thank you for not making me do that. Fine duck. Okay. This hand is bad. Keep. Well, we got paired against an 0-1. So if there was ever a way this deck could sneak its way to 2-0, maybe an 0-1 could assist us with that endeavor. Okay, the main deck, Passion Unicorn. Alright, I don't think I'm allowed to Worldly Council until I have a mountain in play. Yeah, I love land drops. All my best friends are land drops. Alright. Okay, it's looking good for the odds of the Bodalians. Oh, okay. Well, they do get to kill the Raka, so I guess we take the Minotaur. Sag. I don't know, just like play a guy. They can pump the toughness, so we're not allowed to block. They're on Boros? Boros stuff? No, they have the strafe. Alright, they got me. But can they get through the chonky Minotaur Illusionist? Well, we have drawn the combo, folks. The Vodalian Serpent plus the Reef Shaman. And I think this is going to brick their aggression. We have Double Tron. Implode for value. Can you beat a 6/6? Opponent will shackles our guy. That is a play you can make. However, okay, Samite Archer. Kind of want to get that down ASAP and start pinging stuff. So I guess that is what we will do. Double Tron you, and then play this out, play this out. We still have the red up, I believe. Yep. This means they can't return shackles to hand, for instance. No attacks. Okay, they're going to do this. Now comes the old Vodalian. Here it comes. Boop. The old Vodalian. There he is. He's here. Yep. I guess we will just ping your face. Now we will implode your planes. I don't know, that I guess. Sure. We can, let's pass to combat. Okay. Now make this an island. Oh, opponent. We gotcha. We gotcha. That's an island now. Now that, yep. Now we gotcha. All right. Yeah, ping the healer was better, right? Than pinging face. I actually messed that up, even though that felt so good. Well, could I kill a Kavu EOT? What I could do, basically what I could do is I could, oh wait. Oh, for some, somehow my I had it backwards in my head. I guess just too much magic today. We've been going for almost 6.5 hours, which isn't that long. But yeah, no, I definitely screwed that up actually, which was pretty funny. I was definitely supposed to ping a creature. Let's try to focus up a little bit and try again. This looks pretty decent, I guess. Yeah, and then they respond. Or like they have to act because the white man is floating. Yeah, I understand. I guess it would have worked out either way. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, I think. And just play this guy. Oh, they do have blue mana in their deck. I don't think we're going for like turn 3 Raka or anything here. Let's just see if they have... Yeah, if they have the dagger, then... Guess we just go for the Samite. I think that's right. On the other hand... well... No, maybe we just go for the Raka. Raka does seem good here. They get 2 cards either way. Let's just resolve this thing, I guess. Yeah. We don't have a blue thing in play yet. For a second I thought this would cost 1 less. These are both 2 mana though. Problem is we don't have double blue. Okay, they're gonna do that. They're gonna draw a card right away. So they got their divination. And they did shock me. And no white mana this time. Do they switch decks or just really bad at drawing multiple colors? Play enlistment officer. I have to be careful that I don't kill my own stuff. I guess technically I didn't have to do it like this, but it does feel a bit safer. I kind of wanted all of those, so it's a little unfortunate. We should be in good shape here though. Okay. Yeah. Now we get an attack, which is kind of cool. All right. They can hit me for some damage on the crackback, which is fine. We'll play this. We can kill their guy next turn. We can save our stuff. I mean, they can kill my Samite, maybe, and that's a little bit annoying. But then we're still... It's not that awkward, honestly. Like, either they can kill the Samite or they can't. We start drawing extra cards. They didn't pump it at all. Yeah, you can always... Oh, what? Okay. So kill this. Yeah, okay. That was interesting. Now I think we have time for one more. Oh no, we're playing Keyfor. I won't say my deck is bad, but let's just ship this one. Okay, this hand's quite a bit better. Definitely a keep. It's just a question of what do I put back. I think Whirlpool Rider goes... Yeah. I still don't even have a deck screenshot, which is kind of funny and kind of embarrassing. I think I need to Worldly Council on turn 2 if I don't draw a land here. There's a chance I just want to anyway. Yeah, now I need to. Okay, they have islands. That's good news. Mountain, easy. Goodbye, Silver Drake. Well, Samite Archer, do your thing. Hey, J. John. Yeah, I don't know Key4 very well, but they do love IPA. They joined my server not super long ago. I don't know. I would love to take their lunch money and get a trophy here, but we'll see what we can pull off. Okay, they're just going to send the thing back. That's fine. Now we'll just play an Aurora Griffin. We know they have at least one blank in hand, and then they can't attack into this. We're drawing pretty well. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know him, though, obviously, very well. Also, J. John, my brain is fried. I'm not playing super well at the moment. Like, not horribly, but, like, not super well. Okay, they did nothing. I like that. See if we can resolve a Minotaur. Try to resolve a Minotaur. Yeah. I've already played some pretty big names. I ran into, well, I've run into some trophy leaders and stuff. I ran into Brock Parker in like my second draft or something. Why do I feel like this is dying? Okay, Rushing River there. That's allowed. I think I'm supposed to gain a life here. Chance I misplayed this. If he goes, yeah, into Silver Drake. Yup. I was wondering about this. Let's get the Lash Knife going. And reasonable chance I want to hold the land. Yeah, I personally do not like going 1-2 either, which is why I've done my best to avoid it. And so far we have successfully, but it's been at the cost of going 2-1 a lot and only having 2 trophies so far. It might be like 7 drafts in or something, I'm not totally sure. Which is admittedly not like the worst, but it would be really nice if we could get another trophy on board. Because they might Mind Rot us, Airmath. Trapper's very good, yeah, for sure. Okay. So I will have it prevent a damage to itself. Or wait, oh, I guess this doesn't really make sense, but whatever. They still sack it end of turn. Yeah, I'm not playing this very well. I needed to... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because if I prevent a damage here, then it doesn't really matter. So I just needed to prevent a damage to me. Yeah. I just needed to gain a life there. I'm not playing this very well. Opponent's probably like, what? Who is this guy? This guy doesn't know his cards work. LOL, that's kind of embarrassing. Alright, let's just resolve this one and use the tap ability. Should still be in fine shape, even though I messed up a couple times already here. So I should be up a life, and then there's something else that is happening too that I forgot. Oh, the thing with... I like kind of thought he had Silver Drake in hand, but then I didn't play in such a way where I was insulated against that. Anyway, whatever. I don't know if that really mattered. It's just an Arctic Merfolk sequencing thing. What is his hand? You can play the Stormscape, right? The 1/1. We should be fine here, probably. I don't know. Okay, they did nothing. We have to actually win, though. Opponent's actually thinking about their plays. It's pretty weird. Coastal Drake, okay. And that. Alright. So Lash Knife still works here, I believe, on blocks. So I guess I send in the Minotaur, because it's a source. So yeah, let's get the planes going. Just send in the Minotaur, which should be unkillable for them, and then the Griffin should hold the rest of the stuff back. Oh, my enchantment's very, very good, J. John. It says, if a source would deal damage to a creature you control, it deals that much damage -1 instead. So they have one card in hand, could easily be a land. They have no block here. We play a 6/6. Now this brick wall's everything. They drew something, obviously. No Kavus. Yeah. Oh, power armor? That's very, very good. Slash very bad for me. They give something +4/+4, so the Arctic Merfolk still can't attack. We're going to have to trade off this Minotaur. We have to take the damage here. I think. This is very bad for me. They hit me to 7. I think this is okay. Kind of. So they have to give something +4/+4 here. They hit me to 7. And then this Minotaur Illusionist should basically win me the game. We don't have lethal, but what we do have is a big old attack. Yeah, that's bad indeed. Now they kind of die, I think. I think they die. I mean, it depends what they have in hand. That's pretty much what it comes down to. opponent got a little hasty. Okay, I will now attempt to lethal you. I mean, there's nothing I can do if this goes wrong. Make the same play regardless. I don't die here. They can have exile or something. Okay, we got it. Nice. So we took an extra damage for no reason. That was stupid, but otherwise that seemed mostly okay. I'm sure I screwed some stuff up along the way. But now we're a game away from a trophy. But we're playing against someone who seems to know what they're doing for sure. And I think I just shipped this. I don't really know. Does this do anything? I don't think so. Smash? Not for one artifact. Puts me on the play, very rude. Mulligan. This hand is almost okay. I think we can't keep Implode in this one. Though we do have the classic Galena's Knight Quicksilver Dagger combo. I think this still goes, and then we just pray for a land. That's fair, J. John. I don't know. I think they kind of have to hope that I don't know how my card works, though. And I already demonstrated that I don't know how some of the cards in the format work, so, like, it's not crazy, I think. Come on, lands. Please don't forsake me now. I need you. I need you, lands. You need me, and I need you. Land. Easy, kind of. It's not a good land to draw. Okay. That was also not a great land to draw. We will eventually cast a spell, maybe. I mean, we already resolved one spell, so maybe that's our limit. Okay, and then we play the guy. Sure. It's kind of cute. That is a 2/3 that we can play. I wanted those 2 islands, but otherwise, sure. Yeah, I guess that's fair, J-John. I mean, I've played like that sometimes, though. Like, if you just think you have literally no equity unless you do that, but they know their deck better than I do. Alright, let's draw a blue mana, please. Island. Not an island. This is still decent. Why do I feel like they're going to go for a 2-mana Rushing River on this? That's... Oh, they just ice it? I mean... Okay. Are you really beating me down, though? Maybe you are. I wonder if they have a Silver Drake to pick this back up. Alright, I still need one of my 5 islands here, folks. We have so many islands in the deck. Not really. 5 is not that many. I can draw not Reef Shaman. Okay, Mournful Zombie. Alright, we're pinging. We're pinging and we're ringing. Island, please. There we go. Now we play the guy. And now we start dealing 3 to stuff. No reason to attack. And now we should be all set. We can target the Minotaur Shaman with the Raka and then like give it Shroud. Not that that matters. Drawing the island is so good. It's really good. Okay, I think they just scooped. Alright, we did it. We ended on a trophy. Hooray.